Hello everyone and welcome to the session. This is Ashima Shukla, your current affairs and banking awareness faculty on Entri platform. And in this session, we are going to talk about all the major news events that have taken place in the past days. The discussion is going to involve all the important news events, and at the end of the session, we'll also be talking about a few questions that can be framed from the news events that we will be discussing. So, in this whole segment, you will be getting an idea about how the questions from current affairs can be framed and how to prepare for them. Now, for those who want to practice more questions, for them we have a free current affairs live quiz on Entri app. Starting on the discussion of news events, the first is that Ram Babu Prasad has taken over as the new director technical of Central Coalfields Limited, and this position was vacant from a long time, and before this it was Jharkhand based subsidiary of Coal India Limited. Ram Babu was working as general manager over there. Chhattisgarh has become the first state to restore the old pension scheme in order to provide assured income to the retired employees. They have sent a proposal to the Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority of India for withdrawal of 17,000 crore rupees under the National Pension Scheme since 2004. SpaceX rocket carried 53 satellites for Starlink internet constellation into orbit on 13th of May 2022 after blasting off from California. Falcon 9 booster lifted off from Vandenberg Space Force Base, and the Starlink is a space based system that SpaceX has been building for years to bring internet access to the underserved areas of the world. Union Home Minister Amit Shah ji inaugurated National Cyber Forensic Laboratory at Central Forensic Science Laboratory campus in Hyderabad. NCFL will speed up the process for disposal of cybercrime cases in the country. The lab has set up under the Cyber Information Security Division MHA at estimated cost of 35.51 crore rupees. Ashwini Vaishnav, Union Minister for Communications, Electronics and IT and Railways, launched the Gati Shakti Sanchar portal for centralized right of way approval on 14th of May 2022. The portal has been developed by MP State Electronics Development Corporation, and it will enable applicants from various telecom service providers to apply at a common single portal. NTPC has commenced commercial operation of the first part capacity of its 56 megawatt Kawas solar power PV project with effect from 14th of May 2022. With this commercial operation, NTPC's standalone installed and commercial capacity has become 54,616 megawatts. United Arab Emirates Federal Supreme Council has elected Abu Dhabi's Crown Prince Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan as the President of UAE after Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, who passed away recently. Telangana government has been allowed by Centre to deposit a total of 6.05 LMT of fortified parboiled rice with FCI out of the remaining paddy of 2020-21 and paddy of 2021-22. Centre had earlier approved a procurement estimate of 40.20 LMT of rice in Telangana in 21-22. Biplab Kumar Dev resigned as the Chief Minister of Tripura. Rajya Sabha MP Dr. Manik Shah will replace him for this post. A memorandum of understanding has been signed between United Nations Development Programme and Ministry of Agriculture, in which UNDP will help in streamlining the technical support for Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana and Kisan Credit Card Subvention Scheme. Now, in this, as per the MOU, UNDP will provide its expertise in systems and global support, and UNDP will also facilitate the capacity development, education and proper communication support. Sanjeev Bajaj ji has been appointed as the President of Confederation of Indian Industry CII. Ravindra Singh Dillon, who is the Chairman of Power Finance Corporation, has given additional charge to Chairman and Managing Director of REC. Chhattisgarh has restored the old pension scheme for state employees, in which they will make voluntary contribution to their pension by deducting 10% from their basic income. Exim Bank has agreed with SBM Mauritius Infrastructure Development Company to provide a line of credit for $190 million for financing the Metro Express project and other infrastructure projects of Mauritius. Indian Army has set up a residential coaching center in Manipur for students. This center has been developed for economically and underprivileged sections of Northeast region so that they can also prepare for the competitive exams, and it includes the medical and engineering courses of various institutions. After such tensions between India and China for LAC, Russia-Ukraine invasion, India is going to host a Shanghai Cooperation Organization's regional anti-terror exercise from 16th to 19th of May, and this is going to be organized in New Delhi. Now, SCORATS is a regional anti-terror assembly designed to combat terrorism, separatism, extremism in Asia and Central Asian countries. Current chair of this Executive Council of RATS is India. And India will also host the SCO summit itself in 2023. To expand the use of Hindi in United Nations, India has contributed 8 lakh US dollars. Government of India, in collaboration with UN Department for Public Information, has launched Hindi at UN project in 2018 to expand the usage of Hindi language in United Nations. With this project, India wanted to enhance the public outreach of United Nations in the Hindi language and spread information among millions of Hindi-speaking people as well. To facilitate Indian exporters and importers, UBI has launched online platform with the name TradeNext. It provides hassle-free experience and various services for all enterprises who were unable to conduct all export-import transactions. As per Morgan Stanley report, the growth forecast of India has been revised to 7.6% from 7.9%, which was the earlier estimate. The factors that are affecting is the risk aversion, commodity prices, higher commodity prices, and the global growth itself. Then we have a few questions that can be framed. The first question is that recently Ministry of Agriculture partnered with which of the following organization for their credit and crop insurance schemes. So this partnership happened with UNDP. Who has been appointed as the president of CII recently? That is going to be Sanjeev Bajaj ji. What is the new range of BrahMos missiles that were launched from Sukhoi 30 fighter jet recently? That the range is 350 kilometers. India is going to conduct Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit in which of the following year? Now the summit India is going to host in 2023, whereas RATS we are hosting this year itself. Hindi at UN project is a flagship project of India in which international organization. So this project itself is in United Nations as a whole. Which of the following launched TradeNext platform for export-import sectors? So this has been launched by UBI or Union Bank of India. With this, we'll be winding up this segment, and I hope this session has been helpful. We'll see you in the next video with more news events. Till then, have a good day ahead, all of you. Take care.